Welcome to the Bloodborne boss battles. This is a new series of mine. Played this back in August, and I thought I'd bring you the bosses just like I did with Dark Souls 2. Today we're taking on the Cleric Beast. I managed to take him out on my first attempt. Now, this game handles completely differently to Dark Souls 2. It's a lot more offensive, like I may have mentioned in my later Dark Souls 2 videos. You can see here I went for the sword cleaver as my first weapon, a decision that I went back on later on in the game. Now, through playing Dark Souls 2, it semi-prepared me for this game, but at the same time it didn't, because the bosses in this game are so much quicker, faster. Their attack pattern is a lot more unpredictable. So it was just a matter of figuring it out and trying to get used to the control scheme. As similar as it is, you don't really have a shield in Bloodborne, so your dodge button, dodge roll, is pretty much your only line of defense. But what an amazing line of defense it is. So as you can see here, I stunned him, but I didn't go for the visceral attack. I was still I think it was like the first day I ever played the game, but later on my later uploads you'll be seeing me get a lot more of that in. Now fortunately, Cleric Beast doesn't do an enormous amount of damage, so being the first boss, he's a little forgiving. You can see he just hit me there. Look, he's hit me about 3 times there, and he's only really taken me to maybe just below half damage. Now you need to make sure when you try and get around him, like you do in most Soulsborne games, to still watch out for his slashes that go around the side. And always go into bosses with a full stock of blood vials as well. So you may want to farm those beforehand. What more really can you say with this guy? He's just keeps going for those quick slashes, those quick punches. Try and avoid staying in the front of him. Try and stun him. R2 is your best friend in this game. It really does help to try and stun the bosses with the R2 button. I'll be honest, I pretty much went through the majority of the game holding R2, and it became the win button, because you're going to see later bosses. I won't spoil it now, but I do end up relying on that charge attack quite heavily in my tactics, but it made the game even more fun when I was just decimating certain bosses just with that win button. Here you go. Now I think I get a visceral attack in here. No, I don't. That is disappointing. You will notice compared to my Dark Souls 2 videos, these videos are going to be a little longer. Dark Souls 2 tended to be kind of just keep circling around the bad guy, slash, keep circling around the bad guy, slash. I will admit, like, it became a bit of a repetitive, boring watch towards the end. These bosses are a lot more exciting. You're going to see some of the time me hanging on for dear life. And this game was real good fun. I'd recommend it to anyone who enjoys good video games, difficult video games, harking back to the old school era of you just need to die 50 million times in the first level. Now that's old school. So you can see here, another thing in Bloodborne is bosses' attack patterns will change as you whittle down their health, usually around half bar, and then once again when they're down to maybe about a third to a quarter left, they really ramp up their aggression. They may modify some of their moves to be more devastating. They'll usually do a bit more damage, and some of them get a lot quicker as well, so it becomes a real nail biter towards the end of most of these battles. I didn't have too much trouble with the majority of Bloodborne bosses. Some of them I took them out first go. A few of the others, there's only, off the top of my head, I'd say maybe there was less than 5 or so where I really had to grind away for a couple of hours, and then just got so annoyed I had to put the controller down, come away from the game for a little while, and then try again. Notable mentions come towards very late in the game, like the Chalice Dungeon guys. I only saved a few of those for you, but yeah, this guy's done. He's finished. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna have more of these coming up for you very soon. I'm gonna try and pick up the pace of the upload, so I'll see you again in the next video.